Hey everybody, what's going on? It's the Daily Dose of Dave, episode 10. I'm Dave Sturchio, your one and only host. It's kind of weird how it's episode 10 today because 10 in Roman numerals is X. And X is the topic of conversation amongst a lot of sports fans, including myself, with the relaunch of the XFL. Now, the XFL was something that was prominent back in 2001. It was launched by Vince McMahon, the owner of World Wrestling Entertainment, the World Wrestling Federation, however you want to refer to it. But it was an alternative football league. It was interesting. A lot of different changes, a lot of rules, not a lot of talent back in 2001 when they launched. And that really kind of corresponded with lack of ratings, lack of viewership, and pretty much lack of success. It wasn't a success. It fell apart, and eventually they went away, much like any other business that doesn't, meet certain criteria when it comes to networks. But today, I was sitting at work today and I got a little notification saying that Vince McMahon was going to hold a press conference at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to announce something sports related. Now, I knew about his new sports wing, his new media company, his new entertainment company. And I figured, it's got to be something cool, right? And you go online, you search all the internet and the Google searches and everything like that, and you see a lot of Vince is bringing back the XFL. And my knee-jerk reaction was, okay, well, we know what happened first time. What's gonna be so different this time? What I see different is a 2-year plan. I see that there's going to be a little more time invested. Apparently, he invested $100 million to launch this league again, so the money's there. I think that any owner or a potential owner that wants to franchise a team in the XFL will have creative control with their teams, their team names, their team mascots, their yada yada, et cetera, et cetera. He didn't rule out any cities, so you would have to assume that the New York market would get a professional football team. Now, let's keep in mind, this is professional football. This is not college. This is not high school. This is not Pee-wee, as some people think I coached once upon a time. But I got into coaching last year in a high school format, right to varsity, and I have a lot of experience with the game of football. And with that, I have experience in the broadcasting field. So today, I launched something where I believe in myself. And like I said yesterday, I don't care about anybody's opinions about this. I'm going to launch my own campaign. You see, in the year 2020, when the XFL comes out, you're also going to see a new president in 2020. I'm not running for president, nor should I, or have the credentials, but I sure as hell have the credentials to be one of the voices of one of the 8 teams that are going to be debuting for the XFL in the year 2020. So I'm putting my name in that hat. I don't know what I have to do yet. I don't really care what it takes. I'm going to do what I need to do to have my voice heard. And it starts with you. Because one thing that Vince McMahon put out there was that he was going to be listening to the fans. He was going to be listening for ideas, and he ruled out the fact that there's going to be any crossover between the WWE and the new XFL, meaning all new talent, meaning the players, meaning the coaches, and also meaning the broadcasters. Sure, there's a lot of notable names out there that have been doing it just as long as me and have been chasing it just as long as me. But I think nobody brings the energy, nobody brings the positivity, and nobody brings the rush and experience and knowledge of the game of football than me. I firmly believe this, despite what some people may think. Then again, I don't care because I know the game of football. I was raised on the game of football. My father put me in front of a TV when I was just able to sit up and said, "You're going to be a Dallas Cowboy fan now. Enjoy the misery." But again, growing up was nice. A couple Super Bowl rings here and there. I wasn't able to appreciate it. But this isn't about rings, and this isn't about the Dallas Cowboys. This is about me and my brand, Dave Sturchio, trying to make my way in the world of broadcast. I received a lot of messages today, and I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, that's pretty cool and surreal that the first time you see something with Vince McMahon, pro wrestling mixed with football again, you think of me. I got messages saying this was the universe basically saying, here you go, Dave, go for it. I think the sky's the limit. I don't rule myself out at all. I have 2 years to even get better at what I do. And that will come with experience. and experiences and more opportunities to be in the public eye. Clearly, like I said to you yesterday, I don't have any issues talking to a camera by myself for an extended period of time. That doesn't bother me at all. I've broadcasted football games before. Though high school, I understand, but knowing the game and knowing how to broadcast and having the passion for the sport is something I definitely possess. So starting today, we're going to start the Sturchio for XFL campaign. Will it work? Will it trend? I don't know. But you know what? It's worth a shot because I believe you miss every single shot you don't take. You can't receive a yes without receiving a lot of no's. And I've received a lot of no's in my time. You know, just this past summer, getting to the very, very top of the Brooklyn Nets tryout to be the PA announcer. I don't even rule that out. I don't rule out the fact that I could be a PA announcer for one of the professional football teams that come into the XFL. I know I'm talented, and I know I was right there, so close to making it into the NBA and the Brooklyn Nets. So I ask you guys to share this video, watch it, like it, subscribe, all that stuff. As I build my brand, none of myself will get sidetracked. Everything that I want to do, I will be doing. But now, you add another goal to the board. And what better way to start this year than to start the pursuit of a broadcast dream in which this whole entire channel and entire thing was the reason why I was doing this in the first place. To get my name out there, to get my face out there, and to get all the experiences that I've shared out there. I want to thank you for joining me on A Daily Dose of Dave, episode 10, and this is simply entitled The XFL. Thanks, guys. Have a good Thursday, and tomorrow's Friday, so you know what that means. It's the last day of the work week, so we're all headed for the weekend. And hopefully maybe I'll see a couple of you guys. I want to give a shout out to the Made Man Barbershop. I was there today, got the beard done. First thing that was said to me when I walked in was, hey Dave, how's the Daily Dose of Dave doing? How's the vlog doing? It's spreading, folks, and I'm very excited about it. Thank you for watching.